You see this guy here staring back at you?
Yeah?
That's your toughest opponent. Every time you get into the ring, that's who you're going against. I believe that in boxing, and I do believe that in life. Okay?
When God gives you a dream, the dream will always be tested. The pressure in your life right now has a purpose. It's not crushing you. It's pushing what's on the inside of you out. It shows you who you are.
My number one competition is me. It's always you versus you. You got to be the one to get up every morning, be disciplined, put in the consistent daily hard work, because that gains success. No coach, no trainer, no mentor, no boss can do it. You versus you.
Those times when you get up early and you work hard, those times when you stay up late and you work hard, those times when you don't feel like working, you're too tired, you don't want to push yourself, but you do it anyway. That is actually the dream. That's the dream.
Without commitment, you'll never start. But more importantly, without consistency, you'll never finish. Keep working, keep striving, never give up, fall down 7 times, get up 8. Ease is a greater threat to progress than hardship. So keep moving, keep growing, keep learning. See you at work.
I choose not to be a common man. It's my right to be uncommon if I can. I seek opportunity, not security. I do not wish to be a kept citizen, humbled and dull by having the state look after me. I want to take the calculated risk, to dream and to build, to fail and to succeed. I refuse to live from hand to mouth. I prefer the challenges of life to the guaranteed existence, the thrill of fulfillment to the stale calm of utopia. I will never cower before any master, nor bend to any threat. It's my heritage to stand erect, proud and unafraid, to face the world boldly and say, this I have done. But I didn't start off like that.
If you can't control your own brain and your brain controls you, you're fucked. You got to tell your brain where you want to go and how you want to go and how you want to get there. You got to control it. If not, it's over.
The comfort zone is dangerous. When you're comfortable, you are at most danger. You should never feel comfortable. You should be happy and dissatisfied. Anybody ever tell you, hey, look, you know what? Just be satisfied with what you got. Don't believe them. Get them away from you. You should never be satisfied with what you got. Because the attempt to get more makes you into something better all the time.
My dad always said, son, you get so many movie awards in the world. When are you get one of these? Then I just look at my dad, ha ha ha. There, I only make comedy action movies. Many years later, I come to Hollywood, meeting with some big studio director, Stallone's house. That was 23 years ago. I see these little things in his house. I touched it, I kissed it, I smelled it. I believe still have my fingerprints in. They keep it. Then I thought to myself, I really want one. After 56 years film industry, making more than 200 films, I break so many bones. Finally, this is mine.
I remember I was playing a game with my 9-year-old son, John Leslie, and I beat him 10 straight games in a game called Connect 4. And finally, I said, John Leslie, I'm bored. I don't want to play you anymore. And I got up. I said, I'm ready to go to sleep now. John Leslie said, no, you can't go now, Dad. I said, why? He said, it's not over until I win. That was his attitude. We sat down and we played several other games. And finally, after the 11th game, John Leslie won, and he got up and he yawned. And he said, I'm ready to go to sleep now. And I'm saying to you, what if all of us took that attitude after we face a rejection and a no, or we have a meeting and no one shows up, or somebody say, you can count on me, and they don't come through? What if we have that kind of attitude? The car's repossessed. Nobody believes in you. You've lost again and again and again. The lights are cut off, but you're still looking at your dream, reviewing it every day, and say to yourself, it's not over until I win. It's very important As you hold on to that dream, there are moments when you're going to doubt yourself. There are rough times that are going to come, but they have not come to stay. They have come to pass. It's very important for you to know that. Don't say I'm having a bad day. Say I'm having a character building day. I don't know you. Challenge yourself. Make a conscious, deliberate effort to get outside of your comfort zone, because in order to do something you've never done, you've got to become someone you've never been. Everybody together, live full, die empty. We have too many distractions. You got to learn to listen to yourself. You got too many distractions from the phone and text messages and all these other platforms out here. I don't take a phone call unless, and write this down, is it positive? If it's not positive, I'm not going to take it. Is it purposeful? Is it something that's in relationship to what I'm doing and where I'm going? Is this a contributor or a taker? There are people who are always there when they need you, but when you need them, you can't find them. Is it productive? Is this worth my time? At 72, I'm not willing to waste my time talking with somebody, and it's not going to lead to anything. It's not productive. And is it profitable? Can I make some money with this person? You need to know that. Why? Your time is valuable. If you're going to lose something, lose some money. Time? You don't want to lose that money. You can recoup that time. That if you want a thing bad enough to go out and fight for it, to work day and night for it, to give up your time, your peace, and your sleep for it, if all that you dream and scheme is about it, and life seems useless and worthless without it, and if you gladly sweat for it and fret for it and plan for it and lose all your terror of the opposition for it, and if you simply go after this thing that you want with all of your capacity, strength and sagacity, faith, hope, and confidence, and stern pertinacity, if neither cold poverty, famish, or gulf, sickness, or pain, or body and brain can keep you away from the thing that you want.
கீழே நான் மேலே ஒரு ஆள் நல்லா முன்னுக்கு வரணும்னா அதெல்லாம் தூக்கி போட்டு எஜுகேஷன், அதுக்கப்புறம் ஹவு ஹீ ரிஃபைன்ஸ் ஹிம்செல்ஃப், இதெல்லாம் பண்ணும்போது சக்ஸஸ் ஆகும்போது எவனும் பார்க்கறது, ரிலிஜன் பார்க்குறேன்னா, ஜாதி பார்க்குறேன்னா, இல்லை எந்த ஊர் எந்த லாங்குவேஜ் ஒன்றும் கிடையாது, தூக்கி போட்டான். போட்டோன்னு எல்லாம் சும்மா போய் கம்ப்ளைண்ட் பண்ணிட்டு நான் வந்து இந்த ஜாதி, நான் வந்து இந்த மதம், நான் இதனால என்ன அமுக்குறாங்க. நான் சொல்லும்போது நீ என்ன பண்ற, டூ சம்திங், கம் அப் டு த லெவல் அண்ட் கிக் தேர். சம்டைம்ஸ் நீ வந்து அது மாதிரி வரதுக்கு 1 வருஷம் தேவைப்படும், சம்டைம்ஸ் 2 வருஷம் தேவைப்படும், சம்டைம்ஸ் 20 வருஷம் தேவைப்படும். டைம் எடுத்துக்கும். அப்புறம் வா, எல்லாருக்குள்ளேயும் ஒரு வெற்றி வீரன் உள்ள இருக்கும், அது கொண்டு வரணும் இல்லையா?
சொல்றேன்னா, எப்பொழுதுமே நல்ல சொற்களை பேசணும், நல்ல எண்ணங்களை வளர்த்துக்கணும். யூ ஷுட் பி வெரி 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 ஆப்டிமிஸ்டிக் இன் லைஃப். நமக்கெல்லாம் எங்க வாழ்க்கை கிடைக்க போறதுன்னு சலிச்சுக்கிறவனுக்கு வாழ்க்கை வராது. நமக்குத்தான் இந்த உலகம். நாளை நாம தான் இந்த நாட்டை ஆள போறோம். நாட்டை ஆள போறோம்னா என்ன, வசதியா வாழ போறோங்கிற பொருள்ல சொல்றேன். நமக்கு நல்ல ஃபியூச்சர் இருக்குன்னு ஆப்டிமிஸ்டிக்கா வளர்த்துக்கணும். அதனால தான் இந்த மாதிரி சொற்களே வரக்கூடாது. கொஞ்சம் தெரிஞ்சுக்கிட்டு வெற்றி அடையலைன்னெல்லாம் சொல்லக்கூடாது. இப்போ சொன்னீங்க நீங்கள், நான் அதை படிச்சிருக்கேன் இதை படிச்சிருக்கேன், நுனிப்பொருள் மெய்ந்ததெல்லாம் தோதப்படாது. நீங்கள் ஒன்று வச்சுக்கோங்க, உங்களுடைய அறிவு பிறரால் பாராட்டப்பட வேண்டும் என்றால் நீங்கள் எதை படிக்கிறீங்களோ அதில் ஆழங்கார் பட்டு படிக்கணும், எடுத்தண்ணி படிக்கணும். எதாக இருந்தாலும், எந்த தொழில், கிரிக்கெட் விளையாடலாம், கவிஞனாக இருக்கலாம், நடிகனாக இருக்கலாம், எழுத்தாளனாக இருக்கலாம், எந்த துறையை நீங்கள் தேர்ந்தெடுக்கிறீர்களோ அந்த துறையில் ஆழமாக உங்களுடைய அறிவை விருத்தி பண்ணிக்கணும். நீங்கள் அறிவை விருத்தி பண்ண என்றைக்காவது ஒரு நாள் வெற்றியினுடைய எல்லையை தொடுவீங்க. என்னுடைய முயற்சி அது பலன் அளிக்காமல் போகாது. நம்ம தீவிரமாக முயல்வோம், சின்சியராக முயல்வோம். அதைத்தான் வள்ளுவனே சொன்னான், நான் சொல்லலை, மெய் வருத்த கூலி தரம்னா. அதை வந்து உடம்பு வருத்தன்னு ஒரு அர்த்தம், மெய்யாகவும் வருந்தணும் நீங்கள். அது 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 தெய்வத்தினால் ஆகாதுன்னு சொன்னால், தெய்வத்தினால் ஆகாவிட்டால் கூட நீங்கள் மெய்யாக வருந்தினால், மெய்யாக உங்கள் மெய்யை வருத்தினால் அதற்குள்ள கூலி கிடைக்காமல் போகாது, தாமதமாகலாம். அதை தான் டால்ஸ்டாய் சொல்கிறான், காட் சீஸ் த ட்ரூத் பட் வெயிட்ஸ். என்றைக்கு இருந்தாலும் உங்களுடைய உழைப்பு வீணாகாது.
When you feel like giving up, don't. When you thinking about giving up, don't. When it look like you ain't gonna make it, keep going. When they tell you you can't, come on, man, who are they? When they tell you you're not gonna make it, don't believe them, man. Don't believe them. You got to be relentless.
The harder the battle, the sweeter the victory. See, what you become in the process is more important than the dream. That's far more important. The kind of person you become, the character that you build, the courage that you develop, the faith that you're manifesting. Oh, it's just something that you get up in the morning, you look yourself in the mirror, you're a different kind of person. You walk with a different kind of spirit. And people know that you know what life is, that you have embraced life. You knew it was hard, but you did it hard.
Stay focused. Don't listen to nobody. What's on your mind, just do it. Because what's destined for you, you gonna get it.
If you want to kill a big dream, tell it to a small-minded person. God has shown you some amazing stuff in your life that you thought was brilliant. Then you took it to your friends and your family and you shared it with them and they shot it down. You know why they shot it down? Because they couldn't see it. You know why they couldn't see it? Because God didn't show it to them. He showed it to you. Your imagination is real, man.
No one's coming. No one's coming to push you. No one's coming to tell you to turn the TV off. No one's coming to tell you to get out the door and exercise. Nobody's coming to write the business plan for you. It's up to you. It's your job to make yourself do the crap you don't want to do so you can be everything that you're supposed to be. And you're so damn busy waiting to feel like it. And you're never going to. You've got to parent yourself. You got to push yourself.
I believe that what you focus on the longest becomes the strongest. What we think about, we bring about. When you train your mind to serve you by reading a minimum of 20 to 60 pages a day, listening to audio programs, writing goals down, reading them 3 times a day, you're literally creating a new mental blueprint and imagining and seeing yourself already living from the goal. You begin to do some things that most people look at and see as magical.
So I want you to think about your financial freedom number. Everybody right now, as you think about it, hold up your right index finger. Good. You don't do anything else. Do this. Now put it in your ear. Put it in your ear. And just listen to me. I just want you to listen to me. You have something special. You have greatness within you. You have the ability to do more than anything you can ever begin to imagine. There's an entrepreneur in you. You have million-dollar ideas, billion-dollar ideas in you. There are people waiting to hear your voice. You have a vision of yourself doing more, achieving more, taking care of your family, making your mark, leaving a legacy. You will never be stressed or challenged financially. You were born to be rich. You know that it's in your DNA. You were born to be successful. Take your finger out. And the reason I wanted you to do that, I didn't want to go in one ear and out the other. You know?
I was born in Miami, Florida, in an area called Liberty City, in an abandoned building on a hard linoleum floor with my twin brother. We were 6 weeks of age. We were adopted. When I was in 5th grade, I was identified as EMR, labeled educable, mentally retarded. Put back from the 5th grade into the 4th grade. It was very difficult to pick myself up each day believing that I could do it. There were times that I doubted myself. I said, God, why is this happening to me? I'm just trying to take care of my children and my mother. I'm not trying to steal or rob from anybody. How did this have to happen to me? It was very hard. And here's what I want to say to you. For those of you that have experienced some hardships, don't give up on your dream. No one could have convinced me by holding on, by continuing to push forward, by continuing to run toward my dream, that one day I would have my own talk show. It's a long shot, ladies and gentlemen, from Liberty City, an abandoned building on a floor, never knowing my mother or father. It's a long shot. No college training, labeled educable, mentally retarded, but I kept running toward my dream. If you want to make your dream become reality, the people that are running at their dreams know that it's possible that you can live your dream, that it's necessary, that you're relentless, that you have a plan of action, that you are creative. The people that are living their dream are finding winners to attach themselves to. The people that are living their dreams are the people that know that if it's going to happen, it's up to them. And they're resolving within themselves, it's not over until I win.
I don't care where you come from. I don't care where you were raised. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what gender you are. I don't care about any of that shit. If you do the work consistently, if you invest in yourself consistently, 1 + 1 is always going to equal 2. 2 + 2 is going to equal 4. And 10 years of motherfucking work when everybody else is partying, making excuses, doing the cool thing on the weekend is going to pay off. You can do this.
My dad always said, son, you get so many movie awards in the world. When are you get one of these? Then I just look at my dad, ha ha ha. Dad, I only make comedy action movies. Many years later, I come to Hollywood, meeting with some big studio director, Stallone's house. That was 23 years ago. I see these little things in his house. I touched it, I kissed it, I smelled it. I believe still have my fingerprints in. They keep it. Then I thought to myself, I really want one. After 56 years film industry, making more than 200 films, I break so many bones. Finally, this is mine.
If you ever see me in a Rolls Royce, a private plane, a 6 or 7 star hotel, living my life to the fullest, don't hate on me. Don't get jealous of me, because I work my ass off to get it. Everything about my life and career, I've earned it. Ain't nobody gave me shit. Nobody handed me nothing. If you want it, go get it.
If you think I want Sonny Liston, you ain't like it, George Foreman. He talks too much, he's ugly, he's pretending I'm the true champion, and they make me the underdog. I'm gonna show them all they're wrong, because I'm the champion. I'm the real champion. There'll never be one like me. And all you people in Britain who rank me as the greatest, I'm gonna prove I'm the greatest. I'm gonna prove to you I'm the greatest. We're gonna prove to the world I'm the greatest. This is my last fight. I don't want none of you to miss it. So please, come to theaters. I'm going to eat some raw meat, and I'm going to train. I'm gonna get ready and chop some little trees.
Embed that long-term goal in your mind. Burn it into your soul. Think about it and write about it and talk about it and hang it up on your wall. But most important, do something about it. Do something about it every day. Every day, do something that moves you toward that goal, that keeps the goal alive and in sight and in focus. However small or insignificant that step might seem, take it, do it, do that little piece, make it happen. Because that goal isn't going to achieve itself. It's all on you.
Dream. I was poor because I didn't have anything. I had no money, I had no things, we had no TV, we had no refrigerator, we had nothing as kids, but I was rich because I had a dream.
You cannot let your fear hold you back from your destiny. You have to feel the fear and do it anyway. Do it broke, do it scared, do it nervous, do it trembling, do it on your knees, do it with help, do it on crutches, do it in a wheelchair, because you don't want to end up in a nursing home sitting on a bedpan wondering what would have happened if you'd only had more courage. You don't want to end up in an old folks home and your dying thought is, I wish I had her. Because the one thing that you will never get is more time. So you don't have time to allow your fear to incarcerate you when you have the key. Reach around there, unlock the door, and step into your destiny.
I have never met anybody who became incredibly successful in any area of their life until they had suffered and sweated and sacrificed and kept their focus and fought through tears and trials and tests. And if you have a dream and you commit to it, it will come to pass.
புரிஞ்சுக்கோ ஜாக், தினம் தினம் சனி உன் தலையில ஏறி நின்னு ஆடுது. உன் அதிர்ஷ்டம் உன்னை விட்டு போயிடுச்சு. உன் கப்பலை நீ இழந்துட்ட. கடைசியா உன் கூட இருந்தவங்களே நீ இழந்துட்ட. அதையெல்லாம் நான் எப்பவுமே ஒத்துக்க மாட்டேன்.
உலகத்துல சில விஷயங்களை சாதிக்க நினைச்சாலும் சாதிக்க முடியாம போயிடுது. ஏன்னா சாதனைங்கிறது சாதனையாளர்களுக்கு சொந்தமானது. அப்படின்னா நீ சாதிக்கலன்னு சொல்ல வரீங்க? அப்படின்னு யார் சொல்ற? நான் என் இலக்குல இருந்து தவறுனதே இல்லை. ஏன்னா நான் சாதிக்க பிறந்தேன். அந்த தண்ணியை குடிக்கிற வரைக்கும் எனக்கு தூக்கம் கிடையாது. நான் சொன்னதை குறிச்சு வச்சுட்டேன்.
You should be a monster. You know, because everyone says, well, you should be harmless, virtuous. You shouldn't do anyone any harm. You should sheath your competitive instinct. You shouldn't try to win. You know, you don't want to be too aggressive. You don't want to be too assertive. You want to take a back seat and all of that. It's like, no, wrong. You should be a monster, an absolute monster. And then you should learn how to control it.